Hey, Ram Nation, it is good to see you. Been a couple weeks as the Rams have been on the road, but we're back here at the Siegel Center. And this is a Ruth Chris Steakhouse. What's at stake? Chris Kowalczyk filling in for the big fella Rodney Ashby. And Chris, after the Charleston tournament, the Rams return here to the Siegel Center to take on Elizabeth City State. What is at stake tonight for VCU taking on the Vikings?
You know, Robbie, the good thing about trips like that, you get 3 games against high-quality competition, kind of a pressure cooker, very short amount of time, and you learn a lot about your team in a short amount of time. And now the Rams can come back. You played 3 very good teams, and you take a look at the film. You take a look at what the results were. You had 2 close losses against good teams, as well as, you beat a good Miami team. And then you have a few days of practice in the lead up, and now you can really dig down. Against some other teams, there may be flaws that don't get exposed. Well, you go down to Charleston, you see some things. Now you have time to work on those things, and you have a few days where you can start to implement them, and this is the first opportunity to see the product of that work.
I know our fans will be excited to see Zeb Jackson back in person here at the Siegel Center for the first time all season, coming off that hand injury. What did you see from Zeb down in Charleston that excites you about this?
I saw a vintage Zeb. I think we were all a little surprised. I had seen him in practice in the lead up to that, and he looked pretty good. But he exceeded my expectations in the way he played and the way he sort of commanded the floor when he was out there. He did not look like a guy coming off a 3-week layoff.
All right, for the Rams, what would you think they'd want to improve upon the most heading into this spate of games before we head out west to 2 other big games in Colorado State and New Mexico?
Yeah, I think by and large the Rams are playing pretty well. There are some finer points that they can work on. I think they would like to see the ball, especially from beyond the arc, fall a little more. This is a team loaded with shooters, and there have been spots where they've shot it really well, but probably not as much as they would have expected. Also, I think the Rams would like to get to the line a little more, and on the defensive end, they would like to foul a little less.
All right, that's Chris Kowalczyk doing a great job for filling in for Rodney Ashby. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, big shoes, but I do my best.
I'm Robbie Robinson. This has been a Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. What's at stake? Everybody, good to see you back here at the stew. Hope you're full from Thanksgiving and ready to be loud.